Thousands of green card renewals are being rejected. Are you next? Green card renewal was once routine, a simple form, a small fee, and a few months wait. But that process is now under pressure, and renewals are triggering denials like never before. If you've had your green card for 2 years or 20, this update affects you. USCIS has changed the rules, and even minor mistakes could now lead to denial or worse. Today, we'll break down what's new, what USCIS is doing differently, and why your next I-90 renewal could become a deep review of your entire immigration history. Form I-90, one wrong page, and it's over. As of June 2025, USCIS now requires you to use only the January 20, 2025 edition of Form I-90, no mixing versions, no exceptions. Even if you accidentally use just one page from an older edition, your entire renewal application will be rejected. No request for corrections, no warning, no second chances. Immigration attorneys across the country have seen applicants denied for printing Form I-90 from the USCIS website incorrectly, using cached versions or outdated links. Every page in your renewal packet must match. The date, formatting, version number, all of it must be from the current, official edition, or you're out. Why is USCIS getting so strict? One word: backlogs. The I-90 backlog exploded in early 2025. What once took 3 or 4 months is now stretching past a full year in many cases. USCIS processed around 285,000 I-90s this year, but over 356,000 cases remain pending, and the numbers keep rising due to staff shortages and tech delays. To deal with this crisis, USCIS isn't tolerating mistakes. If your application is sloppy, incomplete, or filed with the wrong version, they reject it immediately to save processing time. This crackdown isn't meant to punish you, but to reduce pressure on a system that's reaching its breaking point. Unfortunately, that means no leniency for anyone. Yes, you get a 36-month extension, but here's the catch. When you file Form I-90, your permanent resident status is automatically extended by 36 months, but that extension only becomes official when you receive the receipt notice. And here's the problem: in 2025, that notice is taking 5 to 7 weeks to arrive. Until you get it, you may not be able to prove your status. If your green card is close to expiration, this delay could cause serious issues with your job, international travel, or even basic ID verification. The fix? File early. Always. Filing 1 or 2 weeks before your card expires is no longer safe. Plan months ahead to make sure you have backup proof of status while your renewal is pending. Green card renewals are now deep immigration reviews. Many applicants assume renewal is just a quick update, but in 2025, USCIS is treating Form I-90 as a full review of your entire immigration record. That includes criminal convictions, old immigration violations, inconsistent prior filings, or questionable past visa history. Even cases from 10 to 20 years ago are now being flagged. This isn't just about your form, it's about your entire journey. From your first entry to your last application, everything can be reviewed and potentially challenged. Don't assume you're safe just because you've had a green card for years. USCIS is reopening old files and checking for anything that raises concern. Marriage-based green cards are facing the most scrutiny. Applicants who got their green card through marriage are under especially tight review. USCIS is flagging these renewals for potential fraud, even years after the card was issued. If your marriage ended in divorce, or if you never applied for citizenship after getting a marriage-based green card, you're more likely to face questions. In some recent cases, USCIS asked for proof of the original marriage during a green card renewal, even if the marriage ended a decade ago. This is not a rumor. Immigration attorneys have confirmed that renewals are now being used as an opportunity to re-evaluate the validity of your original relationship. Mistakes that used to get warnings now get you denied. USCIS is no longer issuing request for evidence, RFE, letters for minor mistakes on I-90 applications. They're rejecting them immediately, no corrections allowed. If you forget a signature, submit the wrong edition, or leave out a page, your application is denied, and you'll need to start over from scratch. In the current system, trying your best isn't enough. Every page must be perfect, every field filled correctly, every version current and complete. Immigration lawyers are urging clients to triple-check their applications, and still recommending legal review even for simple renewals. Online or paper filing, doesn't matter, the rules are the same. You can file your I-90 online or by mail. USCIS accepts both formats, but don't assume one method is safer or easier than the other. Online applicants must upload their documents clearly and correctly. Paper applicants must ensure every page is present, signed, and from the latest edition. Either way, the strict rules apply. And either way, one slip can lead to rejection, long delays, or worse, a deeper investigation of your background. Have a criminal record? This is a red flag year. Even if your conviction was minor, resolved, or decades old, USCIS can and will reopen your case during a green card renewal. Many renewals in 2025 have led to unexpected denials, ICE referrals, or detention, all triggered by routine I-90 filings from applicants with old legal records. If you've ever been arrested, charged, or convicted, even if the case was dismissed, speak to an immigration attorney before submitting your application. Green card holders are being vetted as if they're applying for the first time, and even small issues can now become serious problems. Don't forget to update your address, it's legally required. If you've moved recently, and USCIS doesn't have your current address, your receipt could be delayed, lost, or sent to the wrong place. Even as a green card holder, you're legally required to file a change of address within 10 days of moving, using Form AR-11. Failing to do so isn't just an administrative error. Under current enforcement rules, it can lead to penalties or delays in processing your renewal. If your address isn't current in USCIS records, fix that before you file anything else. It's a simple step that can save you serious trouble. Backlogs are piling up, USCIS can't keep up. In just one quarter of 2025, USCIS's I-90 backlog rose nearly 1,000%, from under 40,000 cases to over 350,000 pending. That's a crisis, caused by budget constraints, outdated technology, and staff shortages. USCIS can no longer afford to correct sloppy filings. Even the 36-month extension isn't a real solution, because delays in receiving your receipt notice can still leave you without valid proof of status. You could be stuck in legal limbo, technically extended, but unable to show it when you need it. Don't take that chance. Your green card renewal could trigger a deeper review. This is no longer just a form renewal, it's a legal checkpoint. It's a chance for USCIS to recheck your identity, history, and how you obtained your green card. If you have any past red flags, even ones you thought were behind you, they could come up now and lead to delays, denials, or worse. Your only protection? File early, file accurately, and speak to a trusted immigration attorney if you have doubts about your history or paperwork. Don't assume you're safe, get it right the first time. Thousands of applicants have already been denied for simple mistakes. Wrong form, old version, missing page, or a background issue USCIS decided to revisit. Your green card status is too important to risk. Treat this like a full immigration review, because that's exactly what it's become. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a critical immigration update. We'll see you in the next video.